It's only, again, the second week of this NFL season, and we got some drama. Based on Twitter, of course, between a couple of players, Buffalo Bills wide receiver Zay Jones, not him, but his mother, took to Twitter to complain about how her son, Zay, has to help out Kelvin Benjamin, the #1 receiver, apparently, in Buffalo up there, because he just took off from Carolina up in Buffalo. So as a reporter was talking about how Zay Jones is playing a large majority of the snaps, Zay's mother, Manisha Jones, she tweeted, "Who else is skilled enough to play all wideout positions and tell Benjamin, Kelvin that is, where to line up to?" So she goes out and says, apparently Kelvin Benjamin does not know the plays. He's the #1 guy. He's getting the big bucks. How come my son is only, what, a second-year player, is having to tell him how to run the damn offense? What's going on? So of course, in response, Zay Jones he at least had to. I mean, of course, he was asked about it. Are you having to tell this guy the plays and stuff? And also, the coach Sean McDermott had to answer this. Sean McDermott, the coach, said, "I'm not going to get into the tweets and all that type of stuff." When asked about it, I don't follow tweets. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not going there. What a horrible position to be in.
I love. You're exactly right. Just to get the question right. You're asking me about my receiver's mom's tweets right now?
I'd be so mad.
The man being criticized in this case has to, at the very least, Kelvin Benjamin has to kind of think that's funny.
That now he's on blast?
He's on blast. It's not Zay's fault. It's the mom's fault. And I'm sure everyone's mom is just like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of that guy who's in my son's way. And you want that, you feel loved,
There's a moment you gotta stop. You can do this in junior high. It's actually embarrassing even in high school.
It's terrible.
You can't be the mom in the stands that stands up and goes, "Oh, put my baby in." Why is he still on the sideline? And then now you take to Twitter because he's a professional. No one can hear you in the stands. And then now you start, so now you declare your objections on Twitter, which of course she later deleted because I think the Bills PR said, "Hey Zay, you got to tell your mom to calm down because she's interfering with your career right now."
Right, that's it. That's what it is. It's like just your mom. Everyone's mom loves them. We know this to be a fact. Just please tell her to stop tweeting.
So of course,
or set up a fake Twitter account or something that's not her, that she thinks is her and she thinks is going somewhere. There's a scene in The Office where they set up Creed's blog, but it's just a Word document because they don't want it on the internet. That's it.
Well, that's the thing. She probably didn't also think this was going to catch any attention. She's like, I'm responding to a reporter who was talking about how my kid had to play all these, and in an off conversation, my kid had to say, "Man, Kelvin, I had to line him up." Or maybe she saw him helping him out in the game. Maybe he said nothing to his mother.
Maybe that's just the way they communicate on the sidelines. But the worst case scenario is he told his mom, Kelvin doesn't know the plays. Just do this. And then mom betrays the trust.
Well, let's find out what Mr. Benjamin had to say to this betrayal. Check out this.
He talked about it with me. He came to apologize for it, but I mean, that was it. Just really trying to move on from it. I mean,
how would you describe your relationship with Zay?
I mean, like every other receiver core out there. I mean, I feel like we're good. I mean, I feel like as an offense, we all help each other. Not with plays or anything lining up, but just communication.
And how would you describe your comfort level with this offense through however it's been since Brian Daboll's been here?
I mean, awesome. I'm the #1, right? Why wouldn't I be?
But you feel comfortable with the knowledge of the offense and the plays and the play calls?
I'm #1, right? So why wouldn't I be?
Oh.
Get it. So then,
do you believe him?
Sure, I know. I just.
He didn't actually answer the question.
No, he didn't answer the question. He's saying that, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
So do you not know the plays, Kelvin?
I run bombs and that's it.
I mean, I'm #1, right? Yeah, yes, that's a different fact. Do you know the plays? Do you know where to line up, Kelvin? I'm #1, right?
It's so bad. It's such. I thought until this moment that he was just getting dogged for no reason. He does not know the plays.
And also, I think there was one point the coach said, you know what, of course it's a new offense. I think there's a graphic about this. The coach went into saying how, yeah, they asked him, does Kelvin know all the plays or where to line up and where to be? And he goes, of course it's a new offense, so there's always something to figure out. again, it was like a roundabout way of basically saying he's still picking up on it.
And
it's his first year here.
Yeah, and it's going to take him a while. And everybody says that just, I mean, timing is further off, you know, just with your quarterback, getting to know what the instincts are and how you're breaking it off when you face a zone versus reading the defense and having to go, you know, one-on-one matchups on the side. But
you know, I'm number
he does
one.
Not know the plays.
I'm number one, right? So this is where I feel bad for Kelvin Benjamin.
You're the most
off,
expensive.
He had that previous beef with Cam Newton because after he left Carolina, he was basically dogged out Cam Newton's ability to throw the ball accurately as being an elite quarterback. And then Cam came to him in a preseason game. Did you see this video? Cam approached Kelvin Benjamin in a preseason game like, "You got something to say now to my face? Now that we're here?" And Kelvin was like,
just like he was with that reporter. The most embarrassing parent, just to bring it back to the mom. The most embarrassing and most craziest story I've ever heard about a parent in sports is Manny Pacquiao's dad, who was like, according to the legend, was just like kind of crazy. And when Manny was a kid, to torment Manny, the dad took Manny's dog, cooked it, and ate it in front of him. And that caused Manny to run away from home. True story, according to the, I guess, like a legend in sports. That the reason that Manny was like, "I'm running away, this is ridiculous, I'm gonna go run away and become a boxer," it's because his dad ate his dog.
And Manny, in this legend story goes, he goes into the closet, grabs his sweater, puts the hood on, tapes up his hands, and as he's running away, he starts doing this. He goes, "This feels good."
And then he just started beating up his dad.
That's probably what happened. And he found the nearest person and just socked him in his face. And he goes, "That felt really good." So every time he fights, he sees his dad's face on some other boxer. That's how the story goes, apparently. This is the last thing about Kelvin. I feel a little bad because this is what's gonna happen now. Every play that he's involved in, you're gonna watch him this week in Buffalo and be like, does he know where he's supposed to be? Everyone is gonna be watching that.
Good. Pressure on him to learn the plays.
And then if he has one mistake, it's gonna be like, Kelvin Benjamin doesn't know the plays.
Right,
I feel bad for the guy, but you know.
But he's the #1 receiver, isn't he?
I bet that I'm #1, ain't I? But the thing is, I bet this is such a regular thing for a guy new to the team to have a couple little hiccups here and there. If Zay Jones' mom didn't say all this, no one would be thinking about it. Did you get called out by your teammate's mom? Like, subscribe, give us that story. See you next time.
If you made it to the end of this video, mazel tov. If you want to see more, hit the bell and hit subscribe. Why don't you?